What's up, Ragin Nation? How's it going? This is Alex, and you're watching the Star Wars edition of the Ragin Nation Show. This is just a web series where we're talking about all things that matter to me in the world of Star Wars films. This is episode number 3, and what we're about to check out is the new teaser trailer for Star Wars Episode 7, The Force Awakens. This is pretty huge, okay? I mean, this is gonna break the internet. You know what I'm saying? Because, man, I mean, Star Wars is huge, and this is really, really exciting. This is as big as, like, freaking an Avengers film, okay? So I'm gonna check it out, and it's gonna be crazy. You know what I'm saying? So let's do this. Let's do this right now. I'll talk more about it after I finish watching the teaser trailer. It's already appeared like all over my Facebook news feed and everywhere, all over the internet. It's about to break the internet if it hasn't already done that. So let's just watch it, okay? Oh my God.
The dark side.
Ooh.
And the light.
Yes. Oh. 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 Wow. Wow. I just felt sudden, like, nostalgic feeling. That was better than what I expected. I expected a lot of just flashes of stuff, but what I saw was, I just felt that really, really, like, it feels like we've been teleported or transported back in time. And this is a different feeling compared to what I've seen in, or the way I felt when I watched the prequels. The prequels just felt very, I don't know, it just felt like too new age. You know what I'm saying? This felt more, I guess felt more classic to me. And wow, J.J. Abrams knows how to put together a teaser trailer, and J.J. Abrams knows how to please Star Wars fans. And J.J. Abrams, I think he knows Star Wars a little better than George Lucas knows Star Wars, because George Lucas kind of took away Star Wars from Star Wars fans by giving us the prequels, okay? But anyways, okay, let's just talk about the teaser trailer. We're going to talk about this. Okay, here we go. Let's just see what the heck is going on here, because this is all very, very crazy. A lot of stuff went down in a short amount of time, and I think it's important to just... okay, we start off with, I guess that's Tatooine, and we're either in Mos Eisley or Mos Espa or another Mos espionage area in Tatooine. So I'm gonna assume that we're on Tatooine. Then suddenly a stormtrooper pops up, but the stormtrooper doesn't look like Jango Fett. It's some other dude, and that kind of caught me off guard, because first of all, I didn't expect a helmetless stormtrooper to just pop out of nowhere, and to top things off, someone that I don't even recognize. Okay, so that kind of freaked me out. And then next, this shot of this droid that is on a like a gyroscope, a gyrosphere. That is something crazy. And what's that in the background? The background is like these pod racer engines. No, they can't be pod racer engines. That type of technology is like old, really, really old. Like, what is this engine technology in the background? What's that all about? But why is this thing even rolling around like that? Maybe it's like a new technology. Considering we're going 20 years into the future after the original trilogy. Afterwards, we got these new stormtroopers in their new helmets, and they're about to go on a mission. They're about to go on a mission. They're gonna get dropped by some drop ship. So looks like there's gonna be an all-out war. And then afterwards, we have somebody on a speeder bike. Yeah, some kind of speeder. They call them speeders. It's not necessarily like a speeder bike that you see in Return of the Jedi, but these things are called speeders, and it's going along the Tatooine. What else do we see here? We see, now this is where it gets awesome. We see the rebels. We see a rebel pilot in his classic-looking rebel uniform, complete with the helmet and rebel insignia, and this looks like it is. Oh man, I don't know what planet this takes place on. I mean, it could be a different planet that's not in the desert planet, but X-Wings going on land? That is sick, man. And it looks like with either that's water being kicked up or that's dust being kicked up. I don't know, but if it's the desert planet, then it's dust being kicked up. But if it's another planet, then it's water being kicked up. Like, you know, it's just making a lot of just like water particles. But X-Wings going along a freaking land on the surface, that is sick, man. That was a great shot. And then you have that could be a Sith, but that should be a Sith. I mean, red lightsaber, and then he's staggering around the forest. But what's crazy is that his lightsaber represents a cross, and I'm thinking, like, why is that necessary? I mean, I guess that's like better for defense. Yeah, but I'm really, you know what I'm really curious about? I'm really curious about how he's going to use that in battle, and what different like swordplay technique he's going to be using, knowing the fact that his hilt, or rather the guard on his lightsaber, actually extends further out with the blades. I mean, you know, like with the force blade, right? So that is pretty interesting to know that. Check this out. The next shot, we have the best shot of them all. Millennium Falcon comes out of nowhere, okay? Really, really great fanboy moment. And then it's just flying around, and we're going upside down, and it's being shot at by TIE fighters! TIE fighters! And they're on the desert planet, okay? This is... oh, man. Man! Okay, and that's it. Star Wars, The Force Awakens. That is one hell of a teaser trailer, man. I mean, this teaser trailer was shorter than Age of Ultron. Age of Ultron gave us a lot of shots. This just gave us a small handful of shots. Less than 10 shots. The shots just lasted for a very long time. Not a whole lot of edits, but I am very impressed by the subtle nature of this teaser trailer. And all they really did, all J.J. Abrams really did, was gave us key money shots. And every shot was a money shot. And you almost didn't know what to expect, but everything that he gave us was just mind-blowing. So, I gotta say that this was just awesome, okay? And I'm excited. We have at least 12 months to go, and I'm surprised that it came early. This teaser trailer kind of just came out of nowhere. It just dropped out of nowhere because they only gave us a few days warning to let us know about the Force Awakens teaser was coming. But it's finally here, and I gotta say something, you know, another installment in the Star Wars franchise is huge. Some people don't even realize how huge it really is, but it is actually very, very huge. And I'm thinking like that it's bigger than obviously bigger than a live-action Transformers film. It's bigger than or just as big as the Lord of the Rings film, and it's just as big as an Avengers sequel. And I'll tell you why. It's because Star Wars started the whole fandom. Okay, and I'm not just talking about the fandom as in Star Wars fandom, but I'm talking about fandom as a whole, like nerddom, geekdom, and just being part of like fan culture. In 1977, when the first Star Wars came out, it was one of the first few movies that was in the science fiction fantasy genre, like the fanboy genre, which had like people lined up around blocks and waiting hours and hours for a film. And it's just because when George Lucas released that first trailer for the movie, it blew their minds. And in fact, a lot of filmmakers and actors today are in the movie industry because of Star Wars. I mean, if you ask Samuel Jackson, if you ask Will Smith, if you ask them why they're in movies today, it's because of Star Wars. Okay. And then, you know, I wasn't around to see, you know, these films in the theater, but, you know, I know of how big they are. And when Star Wars Episode 1 came out, regardless of how crappy it was, it brought out the fandom all over again. I mean, we had people camping in tents to buy movie tickets, okay, for like a month in advance. I mean, I lined up for 3 hours in full costume along with a whole bunch of other fans that were in full costume for Star Wars Episode 1. And you know, it was a huge deal. And the release of Episode 7 come December 18th, 2015 is going to be just as huge. Okay, I mean, it's going to be huge. So, I mean, if you thought that Age of Ultron the teaser broke the internet, Star Wars Episode 7, The Force Awakens internet is about to... a teaser trailer is about to break the internet, if it hasn't already. So, there you have it. That's all I gotta say in this video. This was crazy. That was awesome. I'm gonna watch it again and again, and it's... Whew! Alright, check it out. I'm going to leave you a link in the description box below, and that's all I got to say in this video. As always, if you enjoyed this video, hit the like button, subscribe to the YouTube channel, like me on Facebook, The Ragin Nation. Also follow me on Twitter, @RaginNation. My name's Alex. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Peace.
Here's the second factor, okay? The first factor in the casting decision is, do they look the part? The second factor is, are they a good actor?